Along with a site feed as a means of syndicating your site, Blogger offers you the option of mailing your site. So let's go ahead and click on the email option here on the submenu. And you'll see this feature called Blog Send Address. What this is that you can add an email address that will then send the full content of your blog to whoever is the recipient of that address. Now, if you want to have many, many people receive that blog via email, you can set up a Yahoo group, which is free. You just go to yahoo.com, and there's more information on the resources.html file about where to go for that. And that would give you a single address with numerous people, and you would put that address in here. So let's say it's my family. Okay. This means that every time I write an entry, that entry is then sent to this address and subsequently everyone who is part of that address in email. They'll receive my entire post. In some cases, if it supports HTML email, they may get the images. But what they won't get is the comments. They won't get, again, as with syndication, the rich experience of actually going to your blog. So this is mostly helpful when you have a person or individuals that aren't really that proficient or interested in surfing around the web. For example, my mom, she's not a great web surfer. She's great in email. I call her the first Jewish mother in cyberspace when it comes to email, because she's been emailing for a long, long time, and she's in her 70s. But email is like the killer app for my mom, right? But when it comes to opening a web browser, she just, really isn't that into that. So in a case like my mom, I would want her to be reading my entries. So I would have them sent to her email address. So the point there is that if you have specific people that are probably not that inclined to use a web browser, but do check their email regularly, and you want to keep them up to date with what you're doing with your blog, you can outreach to them. However, as with Atom Feed and syndication in general, the idea is really to draw people to your blog. So whether you choose to use this feature or not is completely up to you. Again, if you want more information about how to set up multiple email addresses, please do see the resources.html file on the disk, and that will help you get that set up.